Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, Classic Blind. Chucking stuff in auction house and this store here. Always good to keep the inventory somewhat clean here. Don't need this demonic rune at all, obviously. Can't auction or sell these at all. Wild. Various cheap bits here. And stuff that's worth roughly the same vendor or disenchant. That's fine too. And soulbound stuff. And such things as these. Cheap meat, cheap rocks, gray stuff, soulbound stuff. All kinds of things. Am I gonna buy these fragments? I doubt it. Some rocks, some cheese. This, some of that. Just throw everything on here. Kind of keeping what we put in last time still in there. Not too worried about it. Things. Various cloths. Can't auction these even. There's a root. Another plant. Varying prices. Some mithril. Rocks. Star ruby. Other kinds of rocks. But iron. Fragments. A stack of these. We should probably have a less than 1,000 stack. Seems excessive. There's higher prices. How many prices are there? There's this many. 10 stacks of 1. We got all these stacks of 1 and a stack of 62. I feel it'd be awkward to do stacks of 1. These, I don't have high hopes for this. Let's do stacks of 5. If they sell, they sell. There wasn't any deposit price on it, so I'll take it. I will take it. It was interesting to see what people are trying to do in the auction house. All the different prices for things. We definitely don't need any of these berries. Get rid of those. Not too worried about any of that. Well, anyways. Quickly. Moving on here. We've got just a little bit left to do in Felwood. And then potentially be moving on. I suppose we could go do Azshara next. Save Winter Spring for last. It's not like there's a lot to do in Azshara anyways, so that should be fine. Look at exactly what we're doing here. For now. We also need to go to a few other places for the other quests, but for the most part, let's head this way. I need a ride to Emerald Sanctuary. Right over here. Gets us over the direction we're going, at any rate. We're returning some water here. Might need to go and do something with that. We'll see it once we're over there. Also have a few other things here. Probably don't need. Any place. Keep going. All the time. Emerald Sanctuary. It's really, basically, the main hub here for all of Felwood. Yeah, up here, then a handful of people here, a few quests around, and then up to Felpaw. But besides them, which we would need to grind for the reputations currently, it's pretty much just down here. Does make traveling up and around a little bit awkward. That's okay. Then we do have quest to turn in with Nova here. You need to go down somewhere over here to get another quest for her. Pick up everything else around here. And then in Azshara, yeah, a few things right at the Hippogriff Master. Azshara goes here. And a random quest up north too. And one on this island. We looked at a lot of these before when we were wandering through Azshara for a previous quest that we were doing. Saw these. Just didn't pick them up at the time since theming and space on the list. But since we only have 6 quests now, that should be okay. Got the purified Moonwell water here. Should be great. We're going to be using this to defeat the Shadow Council in some manner. Seems like a solid plan to me. Had to go all the way over to get the water purified. But now we're returning. Easy enough. Easy enough. We're doing on statistics here anyways. Quest completed, 3,745. It's pretty good. Definitely more than was required for some of those. We got in the quest achievements left anyways. 500 daily quests. Definitely not something we do too often. What if it counts all repeatable quests as daily quests? Definitely something we could accomplish, especially with all the options for daily quests. Did all these. We got the bomb speedrun quests, which we tried at least a few times. Didn't seem to work too well. We could probably try again. Depends where it starts counting. It's not like it has a timer or anything. And then Wrath, we got quite a few things here. Daily quests for the Frenzy Heart and the Oracles. They are opposing factions, so you have to switch with that. Defending Wormrest Temple under 3 minutes and get caught in 10 consecutive landmine explosions. Some interesting stuff there. Our summary here. Tabbers, Loremaster, mounts. We definitely got quite a few. We're missing on exploration still. Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor. Kill one of the extremely rare and hard to find outland creatures. Just random rare spawns. And Northrend, again. That's 2. That's 2 achievements. Exploration, we're missing 4. So potentially there is defeat many of those guys. Achievements, saw a few of those. World events we're working on. Dungeons and raids, we have some. There's a lot of achievements in dungeons and raids. For all the different levels of all the different ones. And then special achievements for actually doing stuff. Player versus player, we don't have very many. And reputation grinds. 10 reputation to Exalted. Very specific ones for these. And then all these. Exalted with Timbermaw. Exalted with Zandalar. Draxian Waterlords. Rudolph's Dormu. Just Exalted with pretty much everybody. Is their own separate thing. Defeat Captain Skyshatter. Dragonhorn race on Netherwind Ledge. Exalted, 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 Exalted. Exalted with everybody. Again, Ice Mammoth. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. What's we need to do here? Water gun. I see you've returned, Erkington. Good. Do you find Islin in the Barrens? Or do we have to find another way to accomplish our goals? Nope, it's purified. There should be more than enough water for our purposes. Glad to hear that Ilsen was able to help us. Her strength with the water spirits has always been a strong one. She is also wise, and rare is it that the spirits do not agree with her purpose. The fact that both of them have blessed our task gives me hope that we are on the right path.
May the eternal sun shine.
Dousing the flames of protection. Now must return to Jadenar. The braziers are more than likely spread throughout Shadowhold. Douse each of their flames, and the protections the council has set up will fall for at least a short period of time. I'm waiting for that to happen. When it does, I will look deep within the hold, try to find out who the head of this beast is. Then and only then will we see about attacking them directly. Turn back here. Okay.
Ancestors watch.
That's fine. We can go turn these in and get, like, I think we're one short. Be able to get 3 sets of stuff. Maybe fight some sick grab it. Not that we actually need an extra bit. That's alright. There we go. Probably don't need to worry about this. We can find some random plants, see what they get us. We are hunting soul shards. And one of the plants even required the more salves. So, there you go. I can fix up any random plants we find. Well, that's good. Back to Jadenar. We need to extinguish, specifically, the brazier of pain, malice, suffering, and hatred. Sure. These demons always have absolutely wild names for their stuff. Pretty great. It's very on brand. Alright. Jadenar. Should just be all over the area there. Shouldn't be too much concern. Felwood. Still a giant mess. Big shocker. Honestly, they probably could have just given us the quest to slay the big demon at the end of the dungeon. That's obviously where it's going to be. Instead, we get the whole return. That's alright. Sold some solid stone. That counts for something. Yeah. Only options are these. I guess turning in the feathers and the beads, and also just killing all the other guys, also gets the reputation for them. We are a ways away from being able to get better with the Timbermaw hold here. Like 3,000 plus. Each one was given 20 reputation, and very, very rarely, it seemed, any of the items here. So, 3,000 is definitely something. Corrupted Songflower. Let's do this one. A sickly corrupted version of what appears to be a Songflower plant. Much unhealthy odor emanates from the plant. Definitely needs some sort of attention to return back to normal. Applies from the Syrian plant salve to the Songflower. Used to shed its corrupted form, blossom into a vibrant and healthy plant. Corrupted Songflower. Now it's a Songflower. Pick it. And little magic. Doesn't do anything. Amazing. Whee! Our reward is nothing. There's a wild blossom. I think we already did that one. I want to try to find a different kind of thing. Let's see if we can find these recipes here. We don't need to worry about any of these cultists. And Wind Blossom. Something. One of these. There's a Night Dragon. That sounds interesting. Go with that. Sickly Night Dragon. Return to normal. Quest completed. Corrupted Night Dragon. What do we get from a Night Dragon? We get a guy attacking us. A lot of guys attacking us. Right here. Restores mana and health. Okay. Shadowhold. It's a Shadowhold. Discovered Shadowhold. It's definitely in Shadowhold then. Let's go ahead and do what we need to do here. I particularly need way more of these bits here. I think technically there would be one more kind of flower to deal with. Here's one. The Brazier of Pain. That's some rumbling. Extinguished. There's a guy in here. How goes it? Captured. Oh, there he is.
What brings you?
So cold and hungry. My poor friend, I hope you found peace. Can't stand to think of what they could have done to you. You there. Please, you have to help me escape. One of them has a key. Can you find it? I know they have it. You get it? Can you help me get out of here? Trey's probably dead, already dead. There's still time. Please, can you help me?
Be careful.
Different kinds of quest. We do not have the key currently. I'm gonna look around for it though. Yankee. Looking for a key. And also the other bits. It'd be funny if that guy had a key. Doesn't seem like the one to have a key. And the brazier then. Sprinkle some purified water all up on it. That's the brazier of hatred. Who's got the key? Is it you? Probably not.
Not in range.
Here's some ore though. Small thorium. Lovely. And even got some tainted vitriol. It's the same as the gems here. Some of these, don't need these. Any more guys around here? And loop around. It's gonna be in here somewhere. Eh. All kinds of guys. Looking for a key. Big place out here.
Need more range.
Here's the Razor of Suffering. Way down here now. My goodness. Go. And a few guys over here.
Not enough range.
And the Razor of Malice. That looks like a box. There's nothing in it. Doesn't look like we can get across here currently. Surely this guy's the key. You would think. That would be the idea. So we're just getting a whole bunch of these corrupted shards. That's fine. Not really what we currently need. But we can get over here. Go over this way. Let's keep looking for keys. Here's a plan for a thorium belt. Strength, crit, and armor penetration. All on belt. Yes. I was interested to find new recipes and such. I'm here for it. It just keeps going. Well, it'll probably be a scouting mission here. Probably gonna have him to come back this way in order to get the key and all that.
Need more range.
The remains of Trey at Lifeforge. Yeah, can confirm. There's the key for the thing. This place goes down pretty deep. There's Trey. So it looks like it's gonna be even further that way. Quite the place they got down here in Shadowhold. My goodness. What a mess. What a mess. Definitely gonna need to go deeper here. Put this. Just about. Alright. Let's free them. Make our way back to town. It's not really even town. More like a camp. I guess they have some buildings, but nothing super crazy. It's gonna be looking into the information. Who do we need to defeat at the end of this? Oh, it's the guy at the end of this. Shocking. Can't be too surprised. Alright. Let's use this key here. Right. Over here.
Ishnu Allah.
Okay.
Del Nadris.
It's one of those key situations. That's the key begins the quest item and goes in your key ring. Awesome. Small red key, since you made of some kind of bow material. It's heavy in your hands, appears very fragile. Why would a member of the Shadow Council have such a thing? Perhaps there is something within Jainar that this strange key unlocks. Off.
How may I help?
And use key.
Farewell.
I begin to wonder if I'll ever escape this cage. It's only a matter of time before they sacrifice me to whatever demons they worship, the monsters.
Good luck.
Can confirm. The key, you found it. Please give it to me and I can finally escape.
Goddess watch over you.
Rescue from Jainar. You've already done me a great service, Eric Erickson. For that, I thank you. The least thing I can do now is tell you what brought me here. My longtime friend, Trey Lightforge, and I came to Jainar to investigate the Shadow Council, and they caught us unprepared. They took Trey deeper into the Shadow Hold, put me in here, after taking all of our equipment. I can still hear the screams from below, Eric Erickson. They were inhumane. Inhuman, even. I don't know what they've done to him, but they will pay for it.
Del Nadris.
Let's get you out of here first, then. But as much as it pains me, there is one thing that must be done first. I have to find Trey's sword, Lightforge, and escape Shadow Hold to tell my superiors what's happened here. Can you help me, Eric Erickson? Our equipment isn't far from here. You've already proven you can survive the path to the top. After we escape, I'll head to Darnassus. If you can find my friend just here near the Ashenvale border. She was to meet us at the Emerald Circle's camp near here. What say you, Eric Erickson? Can you help me again? Escort Anachronist to where Lightforge and her equipment are being held, and protect her as you escape Shadowhold. Afterwards, seek out Jasir Moonbow in Felwood. Let her know what's happened to her friends.
Be careful.
Let me do that. Ready, Eric Erickson. So my equipment, get out of here. I think I know where it is. Very good. Should be fine. You're gonna walk really slowly towards it. Is it in that box we saw? I saw a box. Could be in there. Over here. Sounded like it was going to be more towards the exit, but apparently not. Well, that's okay. And we're walking. Already cleared out the way too, so that's a plus. If we go a little bit further, you can see what happened to your friend here. Look down there. Oh my, look at this. All these candles. So they're used for some terrible ritual or dark summoning. We best make haste. Alternatively, lighting. Haste! We're making haste. Dynamic speed NPCs that follow you towards where you're going at the speed that you are going is preferable. But we're more, in theory, following them. We could blitz through the entire dungeon in the time it takes them to show us where we need to go. Open every box, take everything. Do we need to help you get out of here too? To take that path all the way back also. Any demons out here? Not yet. Walking. Walking. They're over there. In the box. Right there in the box. Very standard box kind of thing. There. Over there. Oh, now you can run. I guess they don't want them sprinting off, aggroing every single thing in the dungeon. That would not be ideal. Watch your stuff. Spinning around. I need now is a golden lasso. Shiny sword. Very impressive. Demon dogs. You'll pay for what you did to Trey. I mean, you wanna go see? You go see what they did. We're walking out now. Back. Here we go. And then with haste. In a big rush when they're going to get their equipment. Otherwise, not so much. Oh, look, a demon. Walking. And we're walking. Walking. Walking out of here. With our Marin. What were they? 48? We need to protect them out of Shadowhold. Alright. Sold some rune cloth. Oh boy. Can't ask for much better bodyguards. I think we've got this under control here. That's for sure. I wonder if there's gonna be any more ambushes. It's possible. There's a demon over there. And that's what moving with haste is. Just randomly attacking a demon there. Sure. Pros and cons. The NPCs sprinting off into enemies is not ideal. Walking speed is also not great. If you have to spend any time resting between battles and recovering or anything, and then just sprint off to the next fight also doesn't help too much. That's okay. They just go at speed, stick with you. Unless they really need to be showing where you're going. The current where we're going is outside. Walking. Walking. Out of Shadowhold. Yep. demons out here. Oh, guardians. Lots of guys out here. Ah, fresh air at last. Never thought I'd see the day. Is it going to be invigorating so you can walk on? What's that? It's Trey. Let's just give me here, Spirit of Trey Lightforge. Oh no, Spirit of Trey Lightforge. He's dead. No, my friend. What happened? This is all my fault. My goodness. Now, they're on the run. And they don't even care. So this is what you're looking for. At speed. Not even drawing any aggro. Disappearing instantaneously. Sure. Okay. I'm going to go back towards Ashenvale, essentially. Multiple turns. All that. You'll probably go through here. This cultist running. We have enough shards to do another flower thing, but not too worried about it. I think there's one more flower they haven't fixed. Eh. Not specific quests or anything. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Full hours, them. Alright. Doused. Just here, Moonbow. In Felwood. Alright. Near the Ashenvale border. There's only so much further down in Ashenvale here. Should be right here somewhere. Is it just here? Maybe there's back in town. Yeah. Again, town. Very much in quotation marks. That's alright. Stones. Okay. Anything here we want to sell? Do we really need these mushrooms? They have more optionality than that. Used for something, or are they just food? Mushrooms. Not too worried about it. They have a shop over here. Circle.
What brings you?
Nothing the flame impression.
May the eternal sun
I was able to see
shine
you with my spells as soon as the last Brazier's flames died. Well done, Eric Erickson. Learned a few things before the Shadow Council's warlocks were able to recast their spells. Hopefully it'll be enough. For now, rest. I'll tell you what I've learned in a moment.
Walk with me.
Then a moment. Final blow.
Winds be at your back.
Unfortunately, I see the only way to stop this threat to Felwood is a frontal attack. There are no other ways into Shadowhold. I have no means to teleport you inside. Straight path down to the bottom is the only way, and I also know who you should seek out. His name is Feldon. Shadow Lord Feldon. He's the mortal in power down below. He's the head of the serpent. Kill him and his two succubus servants, and return to me. Feldon is the one making pacts with the Legion. He must be stopped.
Ancestors watch over
Sounds
you.
like a plan to me. Here he is. Jesser. Hello, warrior. I'm Jesser Moonbow. Come to Darkness seeking two friends who came looking for signs of the Shadow Council in Felwood. Seems those vile creatures who claim responsibility for much of the Orcish race's suffering seek to regain some of its power. Two friends went looking in JNR to prove one way or another what was happening. I expected them to be here when I arrived, but now they are days late. Yeah.
Well,
You were the one who helped Harko escape? I'm so glad you found me. She passed by here not too long ago on her way back to Darnassus. She had Lightforge in tow and wouldn't even take time to speak to the druids to be healed. She said it was far too urgent. But she did tell me about your encounter with Trey's spirit. A terrible fate for a knight of the Silver Hand. She didn't show it, but I know it's tearing her up inside. The thought of losing one of her closest friends.
good luck, friend.
She would like to pretend that she's fine. She'd love for me to think that she's strong enough to deal with all this on her own. But I know better than that. Trey's death and hearing the torture he was put through is going to haunt her for a long time. There's nothing we can do to stop that. We can give her some peace. Erickson, return to Shadowhold, kill Trey's torturer, and find his remains. There's no reason we can't tie off all these loose ends while mourns in her own private way.
Goddess watch over you.
Plan to me. Alright. Retribution. A final blow. Seems like the end for Jade and I. And the Shadow Council. And everything dark to me here. Works for me. Works for me. We're right back up this way. Flute of the Ancients. Some spirits in Ironwood Woods. I wonder if we really needed that again. Got this flask of mystery goo. It's for a different quest. Once we're done in the Fellwood, we're really not going to need these either. I mean, we already really don't need these for activating various flowers that aren't very helpful. Tender that for 2. Drink the horrible fell water here. It's probably not a great plan. Would give you some attack power and increase your size. Just stack up a bunch of size increase things. Hilarious stuff. But I wish. Here's a piece of this amulet. Working on that, kinda. Ghost revealer, if we need to reveal more ghosts. Probably will. We still have this banner of provocation, which we used at the arena. I don't know if that's too necessary anymore. This beacon, which is for finding more of these soul shards, which again we really don't need. Lore Master's colors. That's good too. Okay. Let's get all the way down in here. All the way to the bottom. And nobody's gonna try to stop us. Or nobody's gonna put up any amount of actual fight trying to stop us. They might try to stop us. They will fail though. Alright. Down we go. Let's get in here. Run it. Current demons are dead. Nothing to intercept into, unfortunately. Well, that was the plan of building some rage there at the start. Now, jump down here. This loops around here or something. There's some dead guys. Chilling. Jumping over some walls. Makes it work. Very speedy. Very good. The entire Shadow Council being dead definitely speeds this whole thing up. Here's the body. Let's do it. You gonna feed anybody? Touch. Inspect the body. There's no doubt these are the remains of the Knight of Silver Hand. Trade Lightforge. What do you think of Anachronist and question if anyone your life means the most to you meant to you as this man meant to the Night Elf captive you recently helped escape Shadowhold. If you're taking another moment to gather your thoughts, know you cannot take the Paladin's remains back to Azshara without killing his torturer first. Could be further. Deeper. Must be deeper. Do. Enforcers. Legionnaires. More guys here. Way up this way. WotLK. That's not what we care. That's not what we care about. Just keep going deeper. What are these guys? There's somebody. There you go. Dead. Everybody's. That takes care of that. Good. Racking. We need to go this much further to get that. Hopefully it loops back around. That'd be convenient. Forcer. My goodness, what a place to get here. Extensive. Very extensive. Hey, small thorium. Also good. Alright. Let's see here. It's been hiding somewhere further back. We're up top now. Over here? Yes, there is. Some kind of secret. More of that. Got a big bridge here, too. Look at this. Where's the spot? Pile of skulls there. That's slightly concerning. Is that over this way? What's over this way? Is more guys and Lord Banehollow and Erdon. So that's probably something, but not the something we're looking for. So, looking for a totally different something. What a big place, though, Shadowhold. We can also confirm that this is going to be more. Could be a different way. There's a few other rooms back here, too. Good look in there. What a place. What a place. Down this way? What did you do? Further down in here. Anybody? This one's empty. Further up. It's a different person. This was WotLK. You'd think it would be possibly in the chamber here. Possibly. Let's head back up this way. Not in here. Didn't see any particular named guys further in. This town has a knowledge of psychology. Where would they be hiding? Just that. With the culprit at the scene of the crime. Respawns! Hiding in plain sight. As you do. How frequently we end up on sacrificial altars? It's a problem. It's a problem. Kill the succubus. Yeah. Before find the remains of Trade Light Forge. We're here. Kill the transporter and find his remains. There's no reason we can't tie all these loose ends together. Was there a succubus in here? There was at least the other three, or at least like 3 guys were in here. Potentially. It's probably fine. Respawn times. Any more achievements or something? There's another world event coming up soon. Children's Week. Assuming it actually stays the same, because it is after things. Eat these sweets while your orphan is watching. All sorts of stuff. Potentially get these from somewhere. Orphan to the battlegrounds, complete the feats listed below. Oh, let's go back and look at what's actually required here. Bad example, hail to the king. Assuming this continues to be what we actually need to do. Bad example, eat all these. Hail the king. Defeat King Huron in Utgard Pinnacle with your orphan out. Okay. And then Veteran Nanny, acquire all these on one character. Already have one. Assault a tower in Alteric Valley, capture the flag in Eye of the Storm, return a fallen flag in Warsong Gulch, assault a flag in Arathi Basin. Capturing a flag, or even just doing the objectives well enough, is a hard ask for PvP non-enthusiasts. So luckily that's not a requirement. Defeat King Yimmeron. Utgard Pinnacle. That's easy enough. I have to figure out where to get all these different sweets then. Dalaran brownie, red velvet cupcake, tasty cupcake, lovely cake slice, Dalaran donut, delicious chocolate cake. Some of these sound like they'd be in Dalaran. That's at least something. There's like bread shop. I don't know if that would do donuts and cupcakes and cakes though. Any of those cooking? Tasty cupcake. That's doable. Eggs and flour. Delicious chocolate cake. Also a thing. Possibly would have an auction price. Probably especially during the event when people would possibly want it. Mage Royal, flask of Stormatoni, mild spices, eggs, milk, flour. No donuts. Well, at least a few of those have recipes. Get them from somewhere. Get them from somewhere. Yeah. In theory, that should be reasonable. And I would be doing fighting to actually prepare for that, obviously. How are we doing total here? There's Flame Warden and Children's Week. That's pretty much it. Quite a bit to do with the Flame Warden still, too. What kind of stuff we got in cooking? Bake a delicious chocolate cake. See, there's a reason to do that. Complete the 4 cooking dailies. Each of the Outland cooking recipes below. My goodness. 30 of these. Criminals should take their time. We've made quite a few of these different ones. Coerce 10 critters to be your pet within 3 minutes with critter bites. That's a great feast in each of the battlegrounds. 160 cooking recipes for up to 118. And run speed lager. And a whole bunch of stuff to get the chef title. Wild. Fishing. Got dailies. Get random junk. Fish something up in Orgrimmar and Stormwind. Seems like a ask. Win the Booty Bay fishing contest. Or the Kalak fishing derby. Tried that once. Fish your way to Mr. Pinchy's magical crawdad box. Catch rare fish, the X pound various somethings. Old crafty and Orgrimmar, old Iron Jaw and Iron Forge, the lurker below in Supershine Cavern. Fish in each of these. Catch fish in each of these. It has to be the specific fishing pools. Fish up coins. This is below from the Dalaran Fountain. Look at all the stuff in the Dalaran Fountain. And silver coins in Dalaran Fountain, and gold coins in Dalaran Fountain. Fish up the giant sewer rat from the Underbendally in Dalaran. Sea turtle mount from any. Fish up a sea turtle mount from any fishing pool in Northrend. Wow. Get the coin, fish achievements here. All those. And all the fishing. And first aid, create 500 heavy frostweed bandages. Not exactly the most interesting achievement. That's alright. $25 pets, 25 tabards. That's a lot of tabards. Antique bag. Love all the animals. Love even more animals. Slay some pests. Slay 15 turkeys. Read all these books. That's a lot of books. My goodness. That's some stuff in the Dalaran information. Woolly Mammoth. Traveler's Tundra Mammoth. Feats of strength. Didn't get the red one apparently. It's taking a while. Ridiculous. What else can we do while we wait? Think about what order we want to do other things. You go back to Blackrock. We're gonna go to Stranglethorn, to Nova, then further in, and then back to Nova. Volcanoes in Winter Spring. Yep. There's a Warlock. There's a Darkweaver. Hopefully, guys actually respawn here. Enemies. Dun, dun, dun. The minions are appearing. Just pop in. They haven't noticed us. We're very unnoticeable, clearly. Alright. We're very blended in here. Just chilling. And lastly, the one we've all been waiting for, in theory. Maybe. 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 There's a Legionnaire. Are they even in here? Might not be in here. Or spawn right here? Maybe. We blew through the rooms so quickly the first time. Didn't really even know we were destroying. Anything? Anything at all? Are they here? Were they ever here? Is anything ever anywhere? That's a warlock. We have 4 warlocks and a legionnaire. Is there actually who we're looking for in here? Possibly. What if the respawns are exact? That'd be close. That will come back so much later. Well, there's space for something else to spawn in here. I mean, of course there's space, but not that I recall any particular person we're looking for here. Succubus Rakia. Before finding the remains of Trade Life Forge. Did it before? Yeah, it's fine. Were they in here? I don't even know. It says before. Why would it say before? Kill his treasure and find his remains. Back here. Just look around a little bit. It's a warlock. Warlock. Arcweaver. Finally spawned. My goodness. Quite the delay on that. I didn't see it coming. Guess they weren't here. Alright. Now we're done with that. Another situation where I should probably get through remains here. Gather Paladin's remains as carefully as you can. Find that at least his spirit has been released from any pain or suffering that might have been forced upon him. Pick up the sack carefully, prepare to make your way back to Jasir Mumbo on the border of Felwood and Ashenvale. Hopefully the Paladin will be given the proper respects once you've passed his remains on to his friends. Return. Okay. So we're gonna get a quest to come right back in here again. Like, deal with the demons at the end. Seems like a possibility. As much as they made it sound like the guys we defeated were the big bads at the end, they really weren't all that. That's alright. Beating up all kinds of guys here. Imp minion still trying to attack us. Very rude. Don't appreciate it. Here. And out again. They call it a final blow. Wouldn't expect a quest from some other area to lead back in here. I guess it is possible. You never know. Let's get out of here. Fighting. Flower. Not too worried about that. If we want to get more of the corrupted soul shards and tinted vitriol, which vendor for nothing can't be auctioned. We'd always just need to get another lamp beacon here. Assuming they still exist at all. It is going to be an entire thing very soon. Let's see if this is actually the end here. It could be. It could be. Right back down this way. I mean, technically there's still more stuff to do with them, but 100+ contested kills does not sound like a good time right now. Got better stuff we could be doing, obviously. Well, that's okay. Let's get over here and see what we can do. Sounds like this could be the end of things, which would be nice. Over to Azshara, perhaps. See what there is to see. All the walking back and forth. It's definitely a bit. That's okay. There's more stuff with some actual value to sell. It's also good. And some more... not something with value to sell, essentially. Got a wolf right outside camp here, my goodness.
The winds guide you.
Without Feldon, the Shadow Council will hopefully lose focus and start infighting. They will struggle with one another for control and hoard assets for future plans. There'll be an opportune time to devastate them and their demon slaves.
Walk with the earth.
Earthmother be praised, Eric Erickson. Thank you. It's a great day indeed. The Shadow Council will be hard-pressed to scale to the same levels of power they once held with this blow to their hierarchy. You've done a great thing this day. Very good. Take a girdle.
Ancestors watch over.
Turn over
I am honored.
the remains.
Del Nadris.
How things go in JNR, Eric Erickson? Exceedingly slowly.
Goddess watch over you.
You've done it. Praise be to Elune, whichever powers you worship, Eric Erickson. You have done an honorable and noble thing this day. I am certain Harkonnen will be pleased that you not only took the time to save her, but to also slay the creature who tortured one of her best friends. I wish I could do more for you. Please, take this. Get a one-handed dagger or a one-handed sword.
Be careful.
That's it. Well, that is, besides, obviously more stuff in Felbon. And more repeatable quests if you feel like it. Felwood, complete. Let us head to Horrendous Point. Saving the coldest for last year. Look at this girdle. It's a girdle. It's a dagger. It's a dagger. Pretty large for a dagger. That's alright. Very good. Okay. What do we have here? A few things here. Here's the master return trip. If we were done those. And something way out in the sea. Alright. See if these are going to be more self-contained to the area. It's possible. Except for the dragon one, that's going to be something ridiculous. I'm sure. Parts of a scepter and all kinds of things. It's a system. It's a system. What kind of ore we got down here? Iron? Not the best. But we can't mine it anyways, so that's fine. We got some thorium and mithril. Thorium's definitely less. Possibly it just overlaps with much cheaper Outland recipes. It's not really worth using thorium. Although then you get to the lower level, only found in the lower level zones of Outland metals. all comes down to supply and demand, obviously. And demand is definitely somewhat there. For anybody trying to make alts and stuff. Leveled up some blacksmithing. That's alright. Okay. We'll land here. And grab some quests.
I've been expecting you.
Spiritual unrest. What the heck? What? Kind of loading screen. Wild. Oh, what was it trying to load? How bizarre. Long ago, the Highborn were some of the most powerful students of the arcane the Night Elves ever produced. Corruption that comes along with such studies caused much harm to Night Elf society, and greatly affected all of Azeroth, as I'm sure you well know. I promised the Sentinels that I would release the spirits from their mortal bonds as I find them. If you would do the same, then I'm sure I can reward you some. Spirits haunt the Shadowsong Shrine to the northeast of here.
Go.
In a land filled with
We
hatred.
shall meet
The
again.
Satyr, a disfigured, evil aspect of the Night Elves, now infect the sacred lands once traveled by Cenarius. I cannot speak for the Night Elves when it comes to all the atrocities those demonic creatures have committed, but I have sworn an oath to the Earth Mother to aid the elves in ridding the land of such a nuisance. I'm sure you would prove yourself if you aided me in purging them. Northeast of here, you can find the Haldar clan. Return to me after you've tested yourself against their power.
Walk with the earth.
And it's northeast of here. Up in here. Up in here, maybe. Just various bits here. Highborn Lichling. Slain.
I need a target.
Ghost guys. Spooky ghosts. Where are the ghosts?
I need to get closer.
Apparition. 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 There's an apparition. And you deal with some lichlings. That one. And there we go. Champion's Helmet of the Wolf. How fun. Up in this direction. Looking for the Haldar encampment. That'll do it. That'll be where we will find the guys we're looking for. Swan. This guy. Sworn Tricksters. Ooh, a Mithril deposit. I'll take that. Mr. Felsworn. Guess we just need satyrs. Here's one. A trickster. Satyr. Absolutely blowing through these guys. And one more down. Well, that takes care of that. I'm gonna turn to him. So that's okay. See if there's any other things he wants us to deal with. We got a hat. Hooray. It's not a very good hat, but it exists. That's what counts. Yeah, besides these couple of guys here, there's not a lot going on in Azshara. All things considered. definitely an out-of-the-way location. That's for sure. I feel like it might have been some quests we picked up here. I mean, we definitely came through here before. I don't think only one guy would be having quests here. We'll see.
What brings you?
Well done, warrior. Thank you for your help. Spirits are at peace, and the threats that their desire for the arcane draw have been lessened. I'm sure that both sides of the conflict that ravishes Azeroth will see you are above such things.
Ancestors watch.
Well done, warrior. So you're not only skilled but cunning. To defeat such creatures is a testament to your loyalty to the tenets of the Earth Mother, if you do not recognize her as your own deity. She is in all things on this planet and beyond. Her eyes, one dark and one light, travel across the skies, always gazing down upon us. Take this small coin and an appreciation for what you've done.
May the eternal
We try.
sun shine.
There you go. That's everything here. Interesting. Where do I want to go next? We make our way over towards Azshara. Meeting with the Master return trip. Not sure about those. Get on the Forlorn Ridge here. Not sure about that. It's a whole mountain complex here, even. Meeting with the Master return trip. I'm curious. We'll look at those. Loop down to Dragon afterwards, perhaps. The question is what they want from us. It's gonna be some exceedingly long adventure. We are continuing to run out of time here. Got some Nagas and such. Also here. Quite a ways from the water, honestly. That's alright. That's a big hole. What do we got here? Meeting with the Master. Is the Master up there? Is that where the meeting is?
What business have you?
There's a time when I could ask whatever I wished from those who sought out my Master. But now you only need ask and I will send you to him. So send to me, but I do not question his orders. I can only take enjoyment in making fun of the ridiculous clothes you wear, or the pathetic look on your face. Even that bores me. Even this rambling bores me. Wish to see my Master? Sure. We're up here! Hey. Neil, Silum's apprentice. Hey there. Greetings, sir. My Master, Silum's apprentice, Nyril. Any concerns, please feel free to bring them up with the Master. I'm here to serve you when you're ready to return down to the base of the mountain.
See you around.
The reason for that? Where's this Master? Look, we've been here before. Since there's nothing apparently up here. Let's go see this Master at least. Let's take the effort to be teleported up here. Might as well go look at it. Oh, you got a whole big crazy tower. Bear's head. I want to talk to the Master. Do we need to? Hope not. Just looking around. Got the crazy staircase system going. Just a spiral would be too easy, clearly. Archmage, Xylem. Hey.
Well met.
How's it going? Is it? Only guy in here? Yeah, there's some guys. Now what's going on here? Weird. Might have already done this. Or it requires something else. At any rate. That's definitely something. Kinda. It's kind of something. It's not much. It's a place. Where we just get teleported up here. That's that guy. That's these two guys' entire jobs. Teleport you slightly up a mountain.
Hello.
Return trip.
Travels.
Turning to Senate's camp now. Behind his bad manners, his roots everyone save for the master. Perhaps he shall learn his lesson one day.
Have a good one.
Wouldn't count on it. Teleporting. Now we're here again. Alright, sure. Why not? Why not? They got a whole thing going on over there, clearly. We didn't discover that tower, so... I mean, this is also part of this. Yeah, whatever. Bear's head. Anyways. Plenty of ruins here. We have various bits. Got some timber maw guys out here too. Chilling. Timber maw hold over here. Felpaw, timber maw. Same reputation, okay. Yep, timber maw. Interesting. Got a camp here. What is that? Lots of things to be seen here. Ursulon. Bitter Reaches. Definitely not a whole lot going on in Azshara. Well, that's okay. We're the Timbermaw guys, hanging out, being friends. Hello. Beasts. Beasts all over the shop. And something. Over. Gash encampment. Up the mountain, down the mountain, around the mountain, up the mountain. Alright. Nice spot you got here.
Yeah, what do you want?
Kimjail. Indeed. Kimjail indeed. You know what Kimjail means to the Blood Elves, Eric Erickson? Little rat, something like that. The big bullies. They hired me to help them scout the area, looking for some sort of lost treasures. Of course, I jumped aboard the moment they said treasure. The amount they were willing to pay. But of course, they turned on me and tried to kill me. Me. Goes to show you, can't trust a blood elf. Problem is, they still have my equipment, and I can't get it back. Help me out. Search the Thessalian base camp for Kimjail's compass, scope, stuffed chicken, and Whizzlegoober. And return to him in Azshara. Thessalian base camp.
Keep it real.
Okay. Where's the Thessalian base camp? Right down here. Alright, in the Thessalian base camp. Technically, I guess. Over here? This is over here. Are we searching or are we fighting? A bit of both. Let's try running in. Look at all these blood elves. Chilling. There's some things. Equipment. More equipment. Blood elves and equipment. Yeah, a bit of a camp here. We're also getting some free pumpkins. Oh, that's fine. Let's fit through here. Yes, we can. Just a corner of place. Oop. There's an ore over here. Gold. That's pretty good. I'll take some gold. Any more equipment boxes up here? Further up? It doesn't look like it. There might be some more guys over here too. We need to find a compass. There's a bunch of things. I think it's currently on fire, so it's hard to tell. There's some stuff. So we got more boxes than we even need. Soft banana bread. That was a food crate, possibly. There we go. There's a whole blood elf encampment up here. My goodness. Wild. Wild stuff. They're on competing little mountains next to each other. It's a system. It's a system. The Gash encampment. Climbing up here. Here's the stuff.
There you are.
Those stinking blood elves, I tell ya. If I was as strong as you are, I'd go down there and teach them a thing or two myself. But I'll have to settle with paying you to take care of them for me.
Be good.
It's definitely a plan. Stuffed chicken. Amazing. Aha! You got them good, didn't you? This is great. I'll teach those blood elves to betray their partners. Especially someone as loyal as a goblin merchant. Ah, blood elves. Well, the least I can do for you is pay you for your time. Just like I said I would. Here you go. These should be useful. Frag grenades! They do up to 201 damage.
Hurry back.
Missing equipment. What? What? That wasn't good enough for you? You know how expensive those explosives are? They sell for... Oh, never mind. Fine. You want to make some real money? Because that's how business is done. Prove you're a valuable employee, then you're rewarded adequately after you stick it out. Some. If you're a valuable employee, at the ruins of Eldorath, find me some rune that the Blood Elves were looking for. The Naga apparently have it in their possession. Find some rune that the Naga have in their possession. In the ruins of Eldorath.
Have a good one.
Yes, and there's down. Ruins of Eldorath are this way. Fall damage! Well, they don't take too much fall damage, but fine. I don't want to be not going down, I don't think. Where did we find a rune? Presumably somewhere. Obviously. Like a fountain or something in the middle. That could be it. You know how much these sell for? Not very much. Can't even auction them. Unfortunate. Alright. Find some rune. Yes, that very much does not narrow it down. Thanks. Hilarious. Yeah, these are ruins. Technically. Technically a lot of ruins. I'm trying to go up this way first. And we want to take this from. If we drop down, we can't easily get back up without going around a bit. We'll try the middle. Always the question of whether it's going to be a fighting quest or a picking stuff up off the ground quest. Go to the middle of town here. There's a dead Naga there. We got a crazy pillar. Looks like something. Not quite a rune though, apparently. What about the temple? If I had a fancy something I was hiding, I'd put it in the big temple. That's what I would do. Oh, I got a fancy rune. And a warlord. Got some guys. Somewhere that's up here. Clam. Could even be the big guy himself. You get over here. We're in clams though. That counts for something. Never really. Clam, 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 clam. Upstairs, perhaps? More Naga at the shore? Yeah, maybe. Depends who's got him. Alright, anybody upstairs? Since they're all aquatic and all. Yeah, perhaps. Worth checking. Should we climb this?
Ready yet?
There's guys in here. Need to fight them. Fish! If we don't find any here, we can start going through town. Some rune! Alright. Good enough. Fall damage. Alright. We found some rune. Wow. It sure is something. Let's throw him Bane back out. That's fine. Head back around this way. I think we're gonna need to leave town, loop around. We got a lot of cliffs and such here. Lots of stuff with various runes and such on it. This one works. Wonder what he wants to do with it. Could be anything. That's okay. Let's get over here. Swoop back around. All the way back up. No reason to go meet with the master again. Or return. Turn all hold. Ah. Can't actually even go in there. That's alright. Okay. Turn this in. See if this goblin has anything else he wants us to do. It's very possible. And then I just drop down, go to out to sea, and maybe end with the dragon there. At least see what they want of us. I'm very much expecting extensive requirements. It was all related to opening up Anachronist. 3 dragons, 3 pieces, whole thing. Go around this hole. Would be simple. Of course, it already is open, so there's not any particular reason for us to try to open it, since it is open already. That's okay. With the time we have left, and the other things I still want to do, probably wouldn't happen anyways, at this point. That's alright, too. Doing what we can. Out here. Doing what we can. What we can do right now is bring some rune to some guy. All the times we know exactly what a thing is called. And this is some rune. I guess this is definitely a thick leather helmet. Of the thick leather helmet dynasty or whatever. Climbing up.
Interesting.
Well, Eric Erickson, where's the rune? You're a good employee, right? You're here to help? To make me think twice about paying you what we agreed upon. What? Oh, we didn't agree on anything? Oh, great. Then take your time. Just know that it'll be a lot less if you take a long time.
Glad I could help.
Thing. Aha, wonderful. Be sure to find out what this is for, and why Hanga's Rimtori, she's the cow that hired me, wanted it. Ah, I got you now, stinking blood elves. Kim Jail? Ha! I'll teach you who the rats are. You did good, Eric Erickson. Thanks a bundle. Here, take this coin, and be off with you. I've got some things to figure out.
Have a good one.
Oh, this for reputation. Love me some reputation. Alright. Let us make our way over to the water. In theory. We actually just drop down here somehow. Safely-ish. That would be quicker. There's definitely some water here. Question is it deep water? Do I like my chances here? Go for it. Oh, we're gonna hit the hat. Shocking! And all this land to be in. Blasted right into there. Of course not. These things never work. Not very impressive. Anyways. Oh, we're not too far from the respawn here. That's fine. Where are we ghosts now? Good spot for the graveyard here. That works well. I just feel like you fall slightly further than you expect. Possibly if we weren't on the mount, we would have had less horizontal momentum there. And we would have not fallen. Like that. And hit the side so spectacularly. Jump a cliff as a ghost. Oh, it's straight into the water. What does that before you hit the ground? Would you die immediately? Good question. Depends how they calculate fall damage, I suppose. Okay. Set a course for right over here. Might have to get some water walking somethings. We got the hydrocane for water breathing. That's not the same thing. It does make underwater stuff more doable now. So that's nice. We open these clamps? Bet we will. Get some clam stuff. Be a great time. What's our level? Where's level 65 in flock bread? This is the kind of the island with like the demon or something. Demons outside, and the whole thing. Duke Hydraxis, watery. There's some island with somebody here. Maybe on this one. It's got a cave. Got a cave there. Or something. Working with what we got here. Or whatever. Walking, walking, walking. All the ruins underwater. Just not worrying about it. Giant. Walking. Alright. Bye. Son of Arctic. Definitely something. Definitely something. Hydraxian Honor Guard. So this is the Hydraxian Water Lords, presumably. Lord Hydraxis. Hey. I'm Hydraxis, Duke of the Water Lords. You're not an elemental, and so cannot understand our struggle. Perhaps we can strike a deal that will benefit us both. Stormers and Rumblers. We, the elementals of water, wage war with those beings of the lesser elements. If you truly are ally in this conflict, show me your conviction. Far to the south, in the desert land of Silithus, the serpents of air and earth scurry in a corner of rock named the Crystal Vale. Yep, we've been there. They protect items of power from smaller beings, mortals, and although I do not know why they do this, I wish to foil their efforts. Or the Crystal Veil and Solthis. Defeat our enemies, then return to me. Kill 30 guys. That's a distance away, but alright. I don't think we currently have any other reasons to go to Solthis. Sweep back around there again. No big surprise. Now we need to get up top here. Easier said than done. I don't think there's any ways up here because this area up here is up with like the giant rock guys way up top, bridges and stuff. This is all the tide pool kind of areas. You can get in here with the crew, but not actually get up from there. I think we need to go back through the ruins, back up top. All to see what this dragon wants of us. Could be something ridiculous. What if we need to return here for the Water Lord, guys? Perhaps it'd be worth doing something for the dragon too. Make the return trip more worthwhile. We are slightly friendly with the Water Lords here. Nothing super crazy. Alright. Razor Claw on there. On land. It's fine too. Either way. We can't get up here. This looks like a way possibly up. This would be useful. This is right about where we want to be. So we didn't have to go all the way to town at least. It's really not clear on the map where these things work. That's okay. Alright. I just need to find a giant ghost dragon. Should be pretty clear. Should be pretty noteworthy. There you are. Spirit of Azshara. Dragonkin boss. 916,000 health. Not too shabby. Hey. Hey. I'm on Dragon 2. Think the Scepter Shard. Charge the protection of the blue flight. Azshara appears to be smiling. How'd you know? I mean, yes, I am looking for that shard. Do you have it? Of course I do not have the shard. That'd be asinine. I walk among savages in this cursed land. I can't take 5 steps without some crazed orc or human trying to thrust a sharp stick into my hide. At any given time, you could very well be speaking to my ghostly spirit. Anyhow, I hid it. Go on, ask me where. Alright, where? You're going to love this story, dwarf. See? Here's the thing. As soon as MacLeod charged me with protecting the Scepter Shard, I knew I was in for an eternity of headache and pain. All I want to do is study these magic-rich shorelines, taking what artifacts might remain from the Sundering. You know, there was once a thriving highborn civilization here. You don't have to tell me that there's going to be some solid magical items found here, dwarf. I can smell it. Bronzebeard's, beard, what are you talking about? As I was saying, I held onto that Scepter Shard for a good 500 years. It was nothing but trouble. It attracted all kinds of attention, the wrong kind of attention. I want to be left alone to do my studies and not babysit some would-be hero's ticket to glory. So I gave it to the fish. Fish? You gave a piece of what could be the key to saving all life on Kalimdor to a fish. Not just any fish, mortal. This fish was a minnow. A very special minnow. A minnow? Oceans are filled with minnows. There could be 100 million minnows out there. Exactly. Great. Genius, I know. It will never be found. But in case it is found, I give the minnow some special powers. Put the piece on a minnow and place the minnow somewhere in the waters of the sea between here and the Eastern Kingdoms, and this minnow has special powers. Correct. You've been listening. This minnow is really quite a terrible creature of my own creation. When I'm relaxing, I like to think of the unlucky fishermen who have run into this minnow and been devoured whole. I bet they were quite surprised. Azshara laughs. You're insane. Genius is often misunderstood, dwarf. Now about the Scepter Shard. If you want that shard and do not wish to spend the next 10,000 years searching for it, you're going to have to listen very carefully. I'm all ears. 2 words. Arcanite buoy. Come again? Right then. You have to build an Arcanite buoy and place it in the ocean. My minnow will be attracted to the magical emanations. When he gets near the buoy, Blammo will explode in a glorious pulse of arcane energy, revealing the minnow's true form. Also, you may or may not incur the wrath of Neptulon. 50-50 chance, I'd say. Okay. Let me get this straight. You put the Scepter Shard entrusted to you to your flight by Anachronist on a minnow of your own making, and expecting you to build an Arcanite buoy or something, force your minnow out of hiding, and potentially incur the wrath of an elemental lord. Did I miss anything? Perhaps time to do this without any clothes on during a solar eclipse on a leap year? If I did not know better, I would think you were mocking me, mortal. But yes, that's mostly correct. You may remain fully clothed. Fine. And how dare I ask if I'm supposed to acquire an Arcanite buoy? Take this leisure to an old acquaintance of mine in Tenaris. His name is Harian Soothfancy. Terrible, terrible psychic, but an amazing engineer. You should be able to make sense of it all. No need to thank me, Eric Erickson. It's the least I could do. Good day. But I said good day. Magical Ledger. Soulbound begins a quest. There understand a single word on this ledger. You don't even know what language it's written in. Deliver it to Harian Soothfancy in Tenaris. Arcanite buoy. Alright. Off on an absolutely wild goose chase. For sure. Instead of worrying about that, I think we're going to worry about Winter Spring. We got plenty of stuff to do over there. Next time. Goodbye.